the biggest key to facing specifically their zone?
I think doing what we did last year a lot, getting in the middle. Nigel's a great operator down there, whether that's passing or scoring for himself. Get it in the middle, baseline, and hopefully make a couple more shots.
They're known for their length. Obviously, you got a couple long guys on your team here too, but you can see a team like Syracuse on tape. But does it take a couple of trips down the floor to really get a feel for how long those guys? They all seem like they have big.
Yeah, their whole starting lineup is 6'5" and up, so it's going to take a couple trips up and down the floor, like you said, to kind of get adjusted to it. But I'm sure we'll be fine.
Did you guys have success last year when you moved Nigel to the high post against them? Is that, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I was like kind of right in that middle area. So yeah.
Can you get them to get open shots against them before they set up their zone if you push them a little bit?
Yeah, there's a couple of clips today of teams kind of pushing in transition, not letting them set up into their zone, and I had one last year where I just kind of took it all the way to the rim, so hopefully we can get a little more of that tomorrow.
Is there anything that's from last year that stuck out to you besides what you said with Nigel in the low post? I know Ethan had a really big game. What was working with him specifically last year, that if you remember that at all?
Ethan and Nigel just worked really well together down low, and with their length and everything, they like to block shots and steal passes. So I thought we ball faked and took care of the ball really well. And Ethan had a big game. He finished a lot of stuff down low, so we're going to need him to do that again.
As good a shape as you guys are all in, did it take a couple days to get your legs back after this trip?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't anticipating such a long trip, and with the time zone change and everything, that kind of threw off our biological clocks and stuff like that. But I think we're back now.
All right. Was it get the feel even on Sunday, the way you guys played awfully well by then after you got a Saturday practice out of the way?
I think we were still feeling the effects of it a little bit, just being tired, not being able to fall asleep at night and stuff like that. But yeah.
You're being asked a lot about getting the ball inside, but I know you feel you can shoot from three-point range and help this team. Is that a balance for you that you're not hitting your shots, but I'm sure you still want to see some of them go in?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them feel really good, and they're just not going in right now. It's early in the season, so I'd rather have it happen now than later on when it really matters and stuff like that. And I go through this pretty much every season, and once I start getting the game speed down and everything like that, once I find my shot, I'll be perfectly fine. So.
Are you close to finding it, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think just looking back on tape, I was kind of staying straight up when I got it, not ready to shoot it. And just thinking about it too much. So yeah, I'll find it sooner than later.
Experience teach you that not to it's coming. Earlier in your career.
Yeah, earlier in my career, I was really down on myself and like, wow, I can't shoot anymore. I suck. Just kind of stopped shooting, honestly. But now I'm, no shortage of shots for me. So yeah.
Is there a pride in this ACC Big Ten rivalry for you guys?
I would say so. I know watching other Big Ten teams, we always cheer them on, whether it be against ACC or just anybody. So we want to prove that we have the best conference in the country.
You had 13 people score the other night. Does that show depth, or was that more against the opponent, or does that give you any confidence on the bench?
Yeah, it always gives us confidence that guys can come off the bench and help us in a lot of different ways, whether it be scoring or stuff that doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet.